Hi, and welcome to Flute 101, 101 tips on how to play the flute. In all truthness, it may be more than 101, it may be less than 101, but let's call it that. My name is Octavio, and I will be the host for this series of videos, which we are going to be creating. And I'm saying we because I invite you to participate in this process by suggesting topics, by making questions. Video questions will have preference, of course, because obviously through a video you can not only convey more information, right, faster, much easier, but you can also, and most important, you can give us an example of what is the challenge that you're facing when you are playing. And that allows for better comprehension, right, and probably a better answer for you specific problem, right? So again, this is going to be just a series of videos not intended to replace the good advice from a good teacher, right? But rather to complement it. A good teacher will always be able to exploit your strengths and or also target your weaknesses in order to round you up as a better flute player. So never discard the good advice from a teacher. At the same time, keep in mind that you also have to be a very good self-judge, right? You have to be able to critique yourself and be able to build up from there, right? What's good to have advice from a person every week or maybe twice a week if during the time that you are practicing, you are not going to be judging yourself honestly, accurately, and using every tool available, right, as possible to assess, to make these correct assessments of how you are playing, how to improve, and all of these things. Things that you could use are like recordings, right, videos, of course, and or you can use a metronome as long as you hear and listen, right, and follow it, and or an automatic tuner, right. This allows you to check your intonation or the intervals when you're practicing them, all of these things. You as an instrumentalist need to do as best as possible to use all of these sources of information. And this pretends to be a good one also, right, in terms of all of the different things that need to be practiced, all of the information about the instrument, suggestions on how to practice certain things, right, certain abilities in the instrument like vibrato or frullato, all of these things. We're going to go in depth, breathing of course, in going through all of these topics of interest for all flutists in the world. Of course, many people don't have access to teachers, and I was myself one of those for rather a long time when I was a young person. And I understand that many people in the world will also could also use a source of information such as the one I intend to prepare. So again, I kindly invite you to follow up on these videos. There's hopefully going to be one per week. Maybe more, maybe less, depending on time availability and all of that, time constraints. But rest assured, I'm going to be providing as much knowledge and targeted knowledge as possible for all of these videos. My name is Octavio, and again, welcome to Flute 101, 101 tips on how to play the flute. See you soon.